you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all that commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you
Girl, you chosen. Right when you open, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Right when you.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, B.A. The Miami Heat are all about winning. Jimmy Butler said, quote, careers go this way or that, so you never take anything for granted. When you have something, you roll with it. Not waiting for a draft pick. You win now. And I think that's what the Miami Heat is all about, right now.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Tristan Thompson.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Green out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's DeSumo. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, on the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And Grant, for the super teams that are managing their stars' minutes right now, it seems like home court advantage is less of a priority than being fresh for the postseason.
You know what, B.A.? It really does seem that way. It's like you'd rather play with a stacked hand on someone else's table than play with a weaker hand at home. Championship teams know how to win on the road. The most important thing is being healthy and being together as a group going into the postseason.
A nice shot by Butler.
You got to bring more muscle than that to stop Butler. He's committed to scoring through the contact.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
DeRozan against Butler. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's gotten his second bucket of the game.
There's rare for wings that have inside-outside games these days. However, Butler does. So that's part of the reason why he's an all-star.
Here's DeSumo. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. Adebayo against Vucevic. Out to Lowry. Hits a three-pointer.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court. I mean, Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He's wide open.
Driving to the basket and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Lowry finds Butler. And the layup is good off the glass. Butler's got 6 points.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
A line change here for Chicago.
First team foul. Bulls substitution.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bradley. To the paint. The kick out to White. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Clock at 6. It's tipped. Inside. Here's Hero. That one no good.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the ball.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front. Up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And after not always meshing with his previous teams, Jimmy Butler sure seems happy to be on the Miami Heat.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are gonna come from it.
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And so in the game for the Bulls, White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Tony Bradley. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
But he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing and has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's so many levels to Kobe White's potential as a scorer. I mean, he's really impressed me with his ability early on.
Tucker's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Strus. Green's checked in for Chicago. DeRozan comes in for Brown. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Desumu, he's checked in for White. Adebayo with it. He's picked up by Levine. Puts up the 8-footer. And, yep, it's good.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's DeRozan. And no good. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
You got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
Here's Levine for 3. Nails it from 3. Levine's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Butler passes to Lowry. And here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, and for Tucker, it's about being assertive, especially on offense where his team wants him to rise and fire.
And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, right now for the Heat, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's chat about Jimmy Buckets, shall we? What an effort from him in that first half.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And it's Miami's ball. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Zach LaVine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
First team foul.
Now Vucevic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Green. And here's LaVine. Robinson defending. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by LaVine. Chris, you think back to the injuries LaVine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky is limit for him.
Butler. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Unloads from 13. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
LaVine with it. Picked up by Lowry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
It's White with the drive. Comes up empty down low. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Now here's Lowry. Defense is right there.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first. The Bulls making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Both shots good from the strike.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Hero, the pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded by White. Again, the Heat misses. Pass to Brown. Fires it from 18. It's not going to go for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Chicago, Tristan Thompson is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's DeSumo. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the 2 guard. So it's Miami now. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Butler. No problem on the jumper in close.
What? Butler with the big time play. He's never scared.
Thompson outside. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Thompson. Adebayo, no good. Chicago trailing here. White for 3. The putback.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Robinson with a steal. Butler passes to Adebayo. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's DeSumo. Here's Thompson. Robinson with a steal. Pass break Miami. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. And the Heat lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Your Miami Heat Panthers.
And And the Heat with some changes. Tucker comes in for Strus, and it's Lowry in for Hero. Green's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for White. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Here's the three, and it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Heat.
Miami ball.
Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Here's LaVine for 3. Adebayo grabs the board, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Vucevic. That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
So the Heat win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
We'd like to thank everyone for
well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Please make sure you get home safely.
Thank you, Jimmy. At times, it was not pretty out there, but you got it done. What made the difference?
We just continually play hard. I think at the end of the day, defense is all about will, want to, and how hard you play. And we got a lot of guys that just play hard.
The effort brought you the win. Congrats again.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.